Hey, welcome back to another tutorial. So this time we are going to be doing a main menu sort of camera manipulation introduction to your game. So the reason behind this is because I got requests a while ago when I did my Grycle game on how I made the menu, and I kind of kept it a secret. So today we'll be designing one of them and scripting it. So I'm just going to have like a little model that we're going to go around. You can change it as you like, but yeah. I have made a plugin for my purpose for on how this works, but I'll do it by hand so I can show you. So what I meant by that is save camera position as part. That's something that I've made that helped me a lot. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to have the camera spin around this block as it's in a menu. We'll have it take like a custom path around it as we like. But yeah, that's the gist of it. So to start off, I'm going to do a screen UI. I'm going to name this intro, and I want a couple things in there. I want a fade frame. This is, you can name it whatever, but this is what the screen will have over it while it's in the main menu, or while it's loading, I should say. So with this, you want to make sure it's 1.1 in the Y size, and then minus 0.1 in the Y position. This is because the top bar is at the top and it does not hide, but by doing it this way it will hide the top bar. Next, you can set the background transparency to 1. We want a frame for the text or a button or some sort. So for this I will just use a frame, and I will move it around as I like. So if I just grab this, do that one there. I want it to look something like that, so I'll just do 0.5 or 0.3 0.20. It'll be a little bit similar. Let's just fix that. Let's go yeah, we'll go there. That'd be good. And then you can just customize it as you like. I'll do my classic dark grey one, like so. I'm going to set the outline a little bit bigger and just make it black. So we got something like this. I'm going to call this the button frame. Actually, I just call it menu items, because why not? And I'll have two things in it. I'm going to have a title label, like that. I might have it actually a little bit smaller. No, I'll have it bigger. It's like that. I'll call this menu test. Source sans bold, scaled. Change all the properties as I like. This will be called the title, and then I'm going to have another one which is the play button. Actually, yeah, that is a really big text. Okay, there we go. 10.20. So you might not want it all the way, so you might do like 0.5, 0.25, so it's centered. You can set the anchor point to 0.5 right here, and then the position to 0.5 if you want to do it that way. That's up to you. And I'm going to set this to 0.7 and 0.3. Now in here I'm going to do play, like that. Set that one to, I'll do an orange, just to trigger some people. Like that. So you just click play and then it'll go back. I'm actually going to move that one a little bit more up, like that. There we go. So it looks a little bit nicer. That might be too close. Let me go 0.6. There we go. This is what my little menu is going to look like. I'm going to make that off the screen for the moment. Let's just make that minus 5, or minus 0.5. And the fade frame is still there, it's just invisible. And then we just want to do the camera part. So this is where the camera will be around when we do all the manipulations. So one way to do it is doing it manually. So you want to get the front surface, make it a hinge. So that's the front one, and then you just want to do something along these lines here. so you can see what you're looking at. like that. And then this is the direction that the camera faces, so in this case it would face that way. You want to anchor them, can collide false, transparency to whatever. I'll just have it 0.99 for the moment, so I can actually no. I'll do 0.5 so I can see through it. Like that. And then you just want to move this around to where your camera will face. So first position I'm going to have is here. It'll face like that. Second one, I'm going to have it move around like so. I'm going to have it move up there. If you do Control L, it'll change the space which you move at. So this is local space. It's based on the part's orientation. Local space just means no orientation matters at all. So how this will work, it'll go from here. It'll fade up to this one. And then, or not fade, it'll slowly tween to it, I should say. And then it'll go to this one here. Like that. And then let me reset the rotation. It can go to this one. Like that. And then I want to have this rotate a couple times around it. So I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to make sure it's higher than it. And then I can just flip this whole thing around. So if I do, if I grab all of them and I rotate it that way, I don't think that's working out, but that's fine. What I can do is just make these go down a little bit. It's like that, like that, like that, and then it can finish on the last one. Oh, no, I'll bring this one in. Like that. And then Control L, like that. There we go, so that's what my camera is going to do. I'm going to remove some of these and just to make it a little bit smoother. Like that. Make you face down more. You can go up. Not too worrisome. There we go. So it will start here at start. And then go actually let's start 0. Start 1. Oh. Start 1. Yeah, we'll name it cam. Cam 0. Cam 1. You do have to do in this order if you want it to work. So you can either do this way that I'm doing it. So you just do cam 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 whatever, and then we'll just use a for I equals 1 to number of cam parts. Or you have to set up your own table that will be looped through. Oh, did I miss a part? Oh yeah, that's right. 4, 5, cam 5, cam 6, cam 7, and then cam 8, and then cam 9. So it'll just loop through that continuously till you press play. So I'm going to group that. I'm going to call this camera parts, and I will move this into the local script inside here. So just make a local script inside here, move the camera parts inside, and I'm going to call this manager. So to start off, I'm going to do some basic variables. I will get the UI. I will get the fade frame. I will get the menu items. And then I'll get the camera parts too. I should probably do that one below there. Now that we've got that, we can also get what else do we need? We need the camera. So we need the local camera equals workspace.current camera, since we'll be moving that around. You can use tween service if you want. I'm just going to use the camera interpolate. Actually, no, I'll use tween service. Camera interpolate's a little bit more advanced, but you'd use C-frame and then another C-frame and then duration just for it. But tween service you can do some other stuff with. So I'm going to need the tween service since I'm using it now. So local tween service equals game get service tween service. You need tween information, so I'm just going to call that TI. So local tween information equals tween information dot new, and then you want to make it on the spot. So I'm going to have each camera last let's go 3 seconds. So every block we do, it will take 3 seconds to reach the next one. Next, we want to counter, so a local count equals 0, and this way I can just count through all of these until the next one isn't there. So I also need in menu equals true, and then we need to set up some of the buttons. So local play button equals menu items, wait for child, play buttons. Oh, what? Menu items, wait for child, play, and then we can just have it so play button dot mouse button 1 down connect function. It will in menu equals false, and then we can make it fade the frame out. So we'll have a function for fading the fade frame. So fade frame. Oh, actually, yeah. We fade func. We'll have a start. We'll have a finish, and we'll have a step. So we do for I equals start, finish, step, do wait, and then we can do just fade frame dot background transparency equals I. So that way we can just do that. Start equals 1, minus is 0.1 so you can't see through it, and minus 0.05. So only after it's done that, we'll have the camera dot camera subject equals we need the player, so we need to add that. Player dot character camera dot camera type equals enum dot camera type dot scriptable. So this means that we want that custom. So this means that the camera can be whatever the player chooses. This one means the camera subject is the character. However, when we first run the game, we want to make sure it's scriptable so we can make it move, and we want the camera subject to be nil. We also do want the fade frame transparency to be 0. Transparency equals 0. And once we do all this down here, we'll make it return back to 1. Like that. Now that's done, we also need to do if in menu, then end, like that. So if it's in the menu, make it false so it can't be called again. Fade to the black, reset the camera, wait 0.1 seconds, and then fade out again. And then that way it will be focusing on the character. So before we do any of this down here, this camera stuff, we want to repeat wait until player.character. So we want to wait till the character's there and then change the camera, otherwise it will cause problems. Fade func, we want to do this at the very bottom. So we'll set all the camera stuff. Camera.cframe equals camera part cam0.cframe, like that, and then we can begin the loop. So while in menu do how do I want to do this? Wait 3 count equals count plus 1. If camera part cam count, then actually local new spot equals camera parts, find first child, the camera spot with the new count. So if it's there, we'll tween there. Otherwise, we'll just set it to 0, and then we can tween it. Cam 0. Like that, and then yeah. Oh wait, no, yeah, I want it that way. It's like that. So count equals 0. That should work, I think. Cam equals, and we'll make it -1, so then it gets set to 0. So if there is a new spot, otherwise, yeah. So if there's a new spot, we'll make it tween it. So fade func. Oh wait, sorry, yeah. So we'll make it tween it if there is a new spot. Otherwise, we'll make it reset and we'll fade out. Fade from 0 to, oh wait, from 1 to -0.1. Reset it, and then we will fade out. 0 to 1. Yeah. Oh, can't. Oh, actually, I'll make a function for it, so it's a lot easier. So I'm just going to remove all this real quick. So what I'll do is function next spot, and we'll do if cam parts, so local next spot equals cam parts, find first child cam dot count. So we're looking for like cam 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If next spot, then else, and then we want it to reset. So we do if next spot, so count equals 0, next spot. So we'll force it to go to the next spot. I actually spawn that. Yeah, like that. That should work. So camera find first child, camera spot. If next spot, then tween it, and then increase count, tween next. So that's pretty much just that. Yep, that should work. You can just do it like this if you want, and then we'll want to tween it. So tween service, create camera. We want tween information, and then the C-frame of the camera equals the next spot dot C-frame. So since that's an object, we can get the C-frame. And then we want to play that. We want to increase the count by 1, and then that should be good. Yeah. A better idea might be that we do that down there, and then we'll do wait 3. I think it's 3, yeah. Oh, we can do 2.8. How about that? And then that way we just do next spot down here, and it'll just do it in the background. Actually, another point is that we do yeah, just do that. So down here we'll do a while in menu do next spot, and then we can just do wait 3. Oh, it's already got it there, so. Now if we try that out, oh wait, we do need to make sure the frame moves into the view. So menu items, tween position, udim2.new 0.05000, wait no, 0.3220, if I'm correct. That should look like that, yep. And then if we try this out now, we should see it working. Yep, and then if we click that, it should return to our character. This doesn't go away because it doesn't want to. Let me fix that. Do make sure you set this as the index to like 3. Menu items dot position equals udim2 minus 0.50 0.330. I think that's close enough. 0.22. There we go. I'm just gonna make this a little bit longer. That should work. Yeah, there we go. Let's give that a try. So we have it there. You can see my character. I can move it. That's fine though. So if I click this now, it will fade, and then it will be on my character. If you don't want the character there, you might have to do a script or two in the server script service and have a remote event, so that when you fire that remote event, it will reset your character in the server script service. Another way, otherwise, is just have your character spawn elsewhere, and that's probably the easiest way. But yeah, that's how you make it. And do make sure you have this on if you do want it, so when you respawn, you come back here. But that's up to you. That's pretty much how you make the camera with the manipulation. I'm just gonna let it go around once, and you can watch. Alright, there we go. So now that that works, I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching.